of the top three interracial couples. Surprised, I know some people might be surprised by this. Two of the top three is dealing with white men. The number one is white men and Hispanic women, quote unquote. Second is, I think it's vice versa. The second is Hispanic men and white women. Third is white men and Asian women. That's the third one. So it's kind of like very hypocritical that white people online, white men online in particular, talk about their women dating outside their race when they're doing it more than anybody out of any
Yeah.
men
Oh
in the
yeah.
country.
Yeah, we was well aware of that white men in particular interracially date more than any other group of men.
Yeah, and them Asian women, they do it more too, but that don't really, yeah, because I've had conversations with them. They will dog their own men out worse than black women. I have heard it, but yeah, that list, if y'all can go look that list up. It's quite telling. So anything they always try to say ain't nothing but propaganda. And I'll land that my plane the Taurean B1. Oh yeah. Happy birthday, Jonathan. You still getting the buzzer.
Shout out to Wallow. Before I bring the next person up, one thing I wanted to also mention with the Juicy skit is how impressive that UK accent was. My goodness. Like if I didn't know who he was and he just started speaking in that just because, I would really have thought that he was from there. That was actually a really good, impressive UK accent. But let me go ahead now and see who do we get. Oh, y'all already know what time it is.
Heed my command and reclaim these relics of hatred.
Miss Niecy, what's going on?
Good afternoon, Taurean and family in the chat. I echo Wallow's earlier comments. You know my stance on PDS. The only solution, in my opinion, castration.
And
as far as parents, that motherfucker wouldn't have walked out my house alive. He wouldn't have. I'd have had all types of body parts in my hand. Anywho, through the Daily Wire, fuck you. Drewski, I saw that video earlier, and Tariq did a video on it on his IZM channel on YouTube. He broke it down. Man, oh man, I tell you, Drewski, continue doing your thing. Exactly. Matter of fact, I just recently subscribed to his channel.
Cool.
So I'm gonna have to go back and check out his catalog. Anywho, what else I gotta say? Nothing much. I mean, the family know what it is. This world is passing away every day. So we as FBAs, we know to keep our head on the swivel, have our power tools at the ready, and make it do what it do. Be one, baby.
Be one. And happy Mother's Day.
Thank you.
Shout out to Miss Niecy for coming up. Next up, we got AW1. What's going on?
Hey, what's going on, chat? And Taurean. Oh, yeah. And thanks for a reminder, Tori, on Mother's Day. Yeah, happy Mother's Day to, hey, even your mama, Taurean. And Miss Niecy and all the mothers out there, and mama and my mama. But yeah, I have to just, I agree with everything the last two people said, man. Yeah, pedophiles, get rid of them. No way he would have walked out.
Yeah,
and to
that's why I said this man's face is a little too clear for me, considering
his eyeball should have been hanging out of his eye socket. I agree. You're missing some teeth, something. And then the Drewski skit, he hit out the park again, man.
Yeah, like I said, I would have never guessed that was his follow-up to that. It's like he's outdoing himself, which is good. But it's like
he makes fun of everybody, man. He does.
That's how it's supposed to be. It's supposed to be equal opportunity.
But the white folks just don't like when you do it to them.
Oh yeah, they didn't like that. Of course.
Or excuse me, YT. My bad.
We knew they wasn't gonna like that.
Yeah, I hope he does one on liberal YT with it too. I ain't gonna lie. I want to see that so bad. But yeah, but anyway, but like, and I'll say, oh, and Tori, I know it ain't on topic, but the Michael biopic is at just hit $500 million mark. It's at 570 million.
I heard.
And to the Daily Wire, I'll take it from Nelson Muntz. Ha ha. Deuces, Tori. Be one. Stay woke.
Yeah, you too. Jesse, what's going on? I can't hear you. For some reason, I can't hear you. I still can't hear you. The thing is, your mic isn't muted, so I don't know what it could be. You want to try going down and coming back up? Because I don't know. Yeah, okay. All right, next up, we got Joseph. What's going on?
Salute, Taurean. Salute to the chat room. Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Great. I just came back from grocery shopping. I'm happy to catch this live again. Also, happy Mother's Day to every mother in the chat room.
Mm-hmm.
And those cruise stories, pretty soon, we're going to go back to just doing road trips.
Mm-hmm. And well, here's the thing. You got to think about with the road trips. It's like now you got to say, okay, now we got to do with gas. And gas is like crazy. Like the gas near where I live is like about I think I saw it was like $4.43 a gallon for regular.
Yeah, it's like it's not going to drop anywhere near back to $3.
Oh, and they're not dropping it down. You know, the road trips, you know, summer's right around the corner. So that means it's going to be a lot of road trips coming up. So, you know, a lot of people are going to travel that way. So they're going to make sure them prices stay hiked up. They probably going to go even higher.
They may have to put when you get carpooled, it's like, hey, how much do you have for gas? It's like
it's gonna be back to those days. It's gonna feel like those days again. Because when I was in college, that's exactly how it was. Like if you wanted to ride, go somewhere with somebody who had a car, especially when you was in college, you know, if you didn't have, a lot of people didn't have a car, but if you could find somebody who knew someone with a car, the first thing they would ask you before you got in that car, you got gas money. If you had no gas money, you wasn't getting a ride. That's just how it was. You have to go back to that. But see, back then, when I was in college from 2007 to 2011, gas was like a little over $2. So it wasn't nothing to give somebody $10 for gas and we'll be good. Like $10, maybe $20 at the most, and you'll be good. It'll get you to where you need to be and back. Now you might need double that, maybe triple that, depending on what type of vehicle you got.
And it also depends on, you know, the type of people. It's like, you know, if you got people that's like, you know, okay, you got 4, I got 4, someone else got 4, someone else got 4, we should be good for wherever it is we go.
Mm-hmm.
But it really just depends. It's like, you know, like you said, it may have to go back to that, this, that, and the third. And this outbreak,
mm-hmm.
I'm gonna be optimistic. We'll get through this just like we got through the pandemic. It's just that now, and I said this in the chat, they better not come to us and say, hey, could we test this on you? No. That bridge is already burned and we're just an island among ourselves.
Exactly.
Oh, I do plan to be on the next live this Saturday coming, because that's when my birthday is. I don't know if you're gonna do it on that day, but whenever you do it next, weekly recap, I'm gonna try and make that.
If nothing's happening, it'll definitely be that same day, that next Saturday.
All right. Well, I'm happy to be up here. Thanks for having me up. Hope to catch the next one.
Appreciate you coming up. Shout out to Joseph coming up. Okay, we're gonna try this again. Are you good now? It's still no sound coming through. Yeah, I have no clue what's going on. All right. Next up, we got Church. What's going on?
Can you hear me, Taurean?
Yeah, I can hear you.
I'm gonna drop back down and come back up. I can't hear nothing.
Okay. I don't know what's going on with people's stuff today. But yeah, I'm gonna wait for a couple minutes to see if Jesse can get his stuff together and see if Church can get his stuff together. Appreciate you, Doc Spencer, for the belated birthday wishes. Are you good now?
Yes, I'm good, man. You know, it's the phone. You know, shout out to you, Tori, and shout out to everybody in the chat. And happy Mother's Day to all the mothers out there. And happy birthday to Jonathan. And happy birthday, in case I'm not here Saturday, to Joseph. Now, I just wanted to say to Cal Rittenhouse, you'll be all right. You're doing better than the people you took out. That's one. Two, I want to say that I'm not too torn up about Spirit shutting down. I'm more tore up about people losing their jobs rather than Spirit going out of business, because I flew Spirit a bunch, and Spirit was the reason why I stopped flying Spirit a bunch, and I ended up signing up for United. You know, so good riddance to that company. I do wish everybody good luck in their future endeavors, and I hope they all find a job to replace that. But that company, the way they treated people and the way that they did things in sneaky manners, yeah, I already knew they were going to go out of. It was only going to be a matter of time. But lastly, I'll end with this. I agree with Miss Nisi and everything that she said about the pedos. Thanks for having me up, family.
Shout out to Church for coming up. Yeah, I don't think Jess is going to come back up. I don't know. It had to be something wrong on his end, because for some reason he was unmuted, but when he was talking, nothing, like no vocals was coming through. So I don't know what that's about. Hopefully he'll have that taken care of when we go live again, whether it's next Saturday or sometime before then. But y'all, I think this is going to bring this live to a close. Like I said, this is probably one of the longer weekly recaps that I've done ever. Usually I can get through them in an hour, but it's Saturday. We got time. But shout out to everyone that came through and everyone that spoke. Shout out to Brother Man for the contribution. Again, no True Crime Sunday tomorrow because it is Mother's Day. Happy Mother's Day to all the women, all the mothers in the chat. You know, mothers, grandmothers, aunties, female cousins, all of that good stuff. Of course, someone would want to come up as I'm getting ready to shut the live down. Y'all love doing this. Hold on, y'all. We got one person that just came up. Oh. Sammy, what's going on? Sammy, can you hear me?
Hey, can you hear me, Taurean?
Yeah.
Yeah. First, I want to hold on for a second. Yeah. First off, Taurean, you know, I'm just praying for all those people on those cruise ships. It's terrible. And then, like, Cape Verde is like my grandfather's country, so I'm just praying for all those people. And I wanted to ask you, Taurean, about the Craig Long situation. Like, do you think this is going to affect, like, you know, the future of Black conservative content creators?
Their stuff was already in shambles before this stuff came out about Craig Long. I didn't take none of those individuals seriously because they were all performative. All of them are very performative. Like that one I did about that video I did about that King Flies guy. I got another one coming up. If not next week, probably the week after. Someone else did some goofy stuff. They pretty much expose themselves. They don't even realize it. A lot, like I said, a lot of them are very, very performative. And I'm talking about more of those Black MAGA ones. Those are the ones that are the goofiest of them all. Like really. But yeah, that Craig Long dude, like that was like the not so perfect storm for him. Like you got caught in a sting like that, and then they pulled up a picture with you and Trump and Trump's son, and you know what them files and what that's all about. Like that did not line up well for him at all. So hey, he's getting exactly what he deserves. But like KG has said, when them midterms roll around, that sector is pretty much going to be null and void.
So you think, Taurean, that, you know, when the 2028 presidential election, do you think a lot of these pundits are going to try to get behind whoever the Republican nominee is going to be, or they're going to still try to cave for Trump to do something to try to have him reelected again?
They're going to go wherever the grift is.
Well, yeah, well, I always, like I said, Taurean, you know, thank you for keeping us posted. And like I said, love your contact. And I definitely see you going into bigger and better places.
Appreciate it.
All right, B1.
B1. All right, shout out to Samuel. If y'all see the link in the chat, don't click it. I'm going to just put it like that. But before we officially get up out of here, shout out to School for the 5. He said gas out here is almost $7. In California, I can believe it, because when I went out to LA 3 years ago, the gas was like nearly $6. It was like $5.50. And I made sure to keep my tank in the rental above 200 every time I was out. He said, I drive a big truck to work, 150 every other day. That is insane. Yeah, gas is expensive. Like I was telling y'all in another chat, in another live, how when gas where I'm at was like 3 something, like maybe 340 or something like that, I could fill my tank up from 200 to 436 with about $15. Now at 200, if I put a gas in the tank, it's nearly $30 from 200 to 4, because the gas is like $4.43. So it might actually be about $30 or more now. Mind you, I don't drive a truck. I have a car. I have a car. So yeah, gas is crazy. And it's not, I don't think it's gonna slow down anytime soon as far as like price. But anyway, y'all, we about to officially get up out of here. Shout out to everyone that came through. This is a very good live. I do have a video that is coming tomorrow. It's a video that I posted up on my TikTok, then I shared it to my Instagram, and then y'all will see it tomorrow. It was going to be another video, but I decided I'll put that one on Monday. But y'all will see it tomorrow. That's going to go up, I think, at 10. So definitely be on the lookout for that. Join the Discord if you haven't done so already. And with that being said, we are about to get up out of here. Enjoy the rest of your day. Again, happy Mother's Day to all the mothers out there. And I will talk to you in the next one. Be safe, stay hydrated, stay cool, and most importantly, be one.